What's up, everybody? Nick and Steph show live on a Thursday. Got a lot to get into, so let's not waste time. This guy's got an appointment with the television about an hour and 5 minutes, so I'm not even gonna waste no time. All I will say is, really. Anyway, all I'll say is, um, listen, man, we got some interesting quotes from Harry Kane today, which I'm definitely interested about you diving into. We got LeBron and Steph Curry drawing a 6.9 million viewership for ESPN last night in the playing tournament. So ESPN's happy, then you know what, that they got those two in a playing situation. Um, and look, I'm gonna be totally 100% honest with you. I am really excited to see how these playoffs shake out in the NBA, and I'm really excited to see how the playoffs shake out in the Stanley Cup. And I have something interesting that I want to bring to your attention. Hey, Kayla, what's going on?
Hey, Caleb.
Um, I'm fascinated by something, Big Dog. Maybe you can help me with my fascination because I could be off base in saying this, but it feels to me as though this playoffs in both of these leagues feels a little bit different from the standpoint that the seasons were shorter, the regular season games were a little less, but it felt like the regular season meant more because the season was shorter. Am I off base in saying that or thinking that or having that assumption? What do you say to that?
No, and I mean, I don't think so. There's definitely a big difference. I mean, the NBA has the playing, with the 7 through 10 seed, which is totally different. You have different teams who made it. I mean, who else in the NBA? Of course, the Knicks, who haven't been there in 8 years. But was there anybody else
The
who
Suns
was in a playoff drought?
The Suns haven't been to the playoffs in a couple years. The Suns were probably one of the worst teams in the NBA a couple years ago, and now to go from worst to first, that's impressive.
And the way the divisions have lined up in hockey. So, and the way those playoffs are shaking out, because you have the North Division. So, for the first two rounds,
Right.
it'll be all Canadian matchups. And then even like Carolina and Nashville, they're normally in different conferences. But this year, they're playing each other in the first round.
The Florida teams, too, is intriguing because we hardly ever.
Right. The Florida teams, this is the first time they're playing each other. Excuse me. And the first game was back and forth, back and forth. The crowd was beyond amped. The second game, though, was a letdown. Wasn't a great game.
Right.
But, yeah, both playoffs are intriguing. And also, too, in the hockey playoffs, Montreal and Toronto will be playing each other starting tonight. They meet for the first time since 42 years. It's been since they met in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So yeah, both have a lot of similarities in terms of definitely differences.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating. And of course we're not going to get this, every year because we're still in a pandemic year, but
right. Yeah.
It's fun for the fans. Like even me personally, I don't know. I'm not an NBA fan, but I don't know, the playing, I wouldn't want that every year. But that's just my opinion.
I would, simply because it makes the basketball more intriguing. Like, we didn't know who was playing who literally until like the other night when the regular season wrapped. Like, nobody had an idea of where seeds were going, who was playing who. So it felt like, oh wow, we actually have to watch to the end of the regular season because you got to know where your team's playing if your team's in it. Also, you want to see how it affects the rest of the conference. Like, listen, if you would have told me that the Lakers were going to finish 7th, obviously LeBron and the Anthony Davis injury had a lot to do with that. But to go up against the Phoenix Suns, to go up against a team like Phoenix, who for me has been one of the best teams in the NBA all year, that made me go, I'm intrigued by how this turns out. And listen, I'm going to say this. I think the number 1 and the number 2 seeds in both conferences are somewhat, well, not Brooklyn, but I'd say both conferences are somewhat vulnerable because you never know if Phoenix decides, you know what, Lakers ain't ready to play. Lakers looked sluggish last night. If Golden State had Klay Thompson, Golden State wins that game. They just keep the shot down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at it from the standpoint that I really like it because I think it adds intrigue. Because usually when we get to the rest of the regular season, we're kind of like, we know who's playing who. We know where they're playing. We kind of already know how the season is going to be finished up. This year had a level of intrigue. So me personally, and look, it kept the Bulls in it till the last weekend of the regular season. You got Charlotte into the playoffs with LaMelo Ball. That kid's a stud, by the way. They get him some help. Good Lord. So it almost adds a level of, wow, this stuff could get interesting here because based on, matchup seeding, who plays who, I'm definitely intrigued by it. And on the hockey side, like we mentioned, you get Florida, you get the 2 Floridian teams battling. You get Washington and Boston in the first round. Like you're getting a lot of intrigue here. And to be honest, it if you're a sports fan, you got to feel good about where you're at.
No, absolutely. I mean, you have soccer going on, the NHL and NBA playoffs, MLB. We just had the NFL draft and the schedule release, which was a huge deal.
Yeah.
More soccer to come in the summertime. The summer's going to be packed too, if you think about it. You got the Olympics, you got the Euro Cup, you have
NBA finals.
Right, the NBA finals and Stanley Cup are going to go to like mid-July. The MLB. So going to be a packed sports summer too, because in an unusual year, the summer is kind of dead.
Well, the first time in a long time, I think that this summer could be a summer sports-wise that you sit there and go, this could be interesting, man, because you got a lot of, unknown. And look, I'm going to point this out because I watched some highlights before the show. I'm very, very fascinated with the whole idea of, hey, man, maybe the usual suspects don't make it out. Maybe we get some surprise. Listen, because I told you, I got Minnesota beating Vegas in the first round of the playoffs, and you looked at me like I was crazy. Minnesota takes game 1, and I'm like, I might be on to something here. Because all the regular teams that have been there before, they have all the pressure, bro. They got all the pressure. They got all the pressure because it makes you like, damn, we got to be on our game from Jump Street.
And they've made the playoffs every year since they've been in the league.
Right. And you got to be on your game from Jump Street because if you're not, you can easily get beat by one of these teams that are hungry, that are up and coming, that have something to prove. Like, look, and I don't want to hear. Let me just say this right now. I'm sorry, you're gonna get a lot of ranting from me because I've been hearing a lot of foolishness over the last couple of days since the last show. I don't want to hear there's an asterisk behind any of this because that is absolute garbage. You're playing in the middle of a pandemic. You're playing with health and safety concerns. You're playing with you don't know who your roster is going to be from night to night if somebody fails a COVID test. You're playing with issues that are unforeseen in any other era in sports. So for you to say that there's an asterisk next to a championship doesn't matter. Listen, I'm not taking the championship away from the Lakers in the bubble because I think that was probably one of the hardest championships to win. You're away from your family for 3 months. You're confined to a certain space. They couldn't go home. Same thing with the NHL. You're in a bubble. 3.5, 4 months. Like, stop.
Yeah, they couldn't see anybody
like
in both of those sports.
For your mind. First of all, you got to trick your mind into believing, I will be okay. We can get through this. That is not an easy situation to deal with. So to hear somebody say, "Oh, they win a bubble, it doesn't matter." Oh, so we're just gonna dismiss people's accomplishments, people's ability. Like that makes no sense to me. It doesn't. So that's why I applaud the NHL for getting off the 56 games. I applaud the NBA for, first of all, getting all 72 games in for the most part and making sure that your players were safe. And you, by the time you know it, there's 15,000 people in the Garden on Sunday for the Knicks Hawks. They sold out the Garden, big dog. They sold out the first 13,000. Dolan just said he got approval from Cuomo, the governor. There will be 15,000 people inside of Madison Square Garden. The majority of them vaccinated inside the Garden.
Wow, and that's pretty much the whole of capacity, right? Because what does the Garden hold? Like 18,000, 20,000?
19,763. So you're 4,000 away from having it completely sold out. And it sounds nuts, but game 2 might have 19 plus thousand in the building. They're trying to like work this out where if you get vaccinated, we'll
make it like an incentive. Like, look, if you get vaccinated, you can come in that building.
Right. And Dolan's already like, they have vaccination centers in the Garden. Come get vaccinated.
A lot of stadiums and arenas are having that now, which is great.
Vaccinated, you'll come into the Garden. Well, we can listen, man. Can you imagine by the end of this round, 19,000 screaming maniacs inside of Madison Square Garden? I couldn't even fathom that. Forget the fact that I'm a Knicks fan, but let's just talk about where we were 6 months ago. We wouldn't have been even talking about having 19,000 people in an indoor arena. Oh no! So that right there just shows you how far we've come, where you can start getting excited about a live sporting event where you didn't feel guilt. Because honestly, when sports first came back, I don't know about you, big dog, I felt guilty.
Should we really be doing this? Like,
should we really be here enjoying this?
Honestly, we were saying in the spring, there should just be no sports for the rest of 2020. Like, don't even try it. Just let it go for this year.
Right. I felt completely guilty because I'm like, I should not be rooting this hard. I should not be enjoying myself. You got people that are passing away daily. And I guess it puts it in context, big dog. I guess what I'm trying to get at, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but
it's okay.
Just to know that there's a chance that if you guys make it to the next round, there's 12,000 in the Coliseum. 13,000, 14,000. Just to know that there's a chance to get back to some sort of civility has me on the verge of tears. Good tears, though. Like I'm not.
Yeah, no, of course.
Good tears. My excitement for Sunday cannot be contained. Now, I'm not going to show it on the show because I'm trying to have respect for my fellow co-host who doesn't care whether the Knicks win or lose, but he cares for my friendship. And just like I care that if I didn't know this guy, I wouldn't care whether the Islanders win or lose. But since he's my boy, if the Islanders, we need the Islanders winning as much as possible because I don't want a cranky, annoyed, peed off, ticked off Brooklynite. I don't need that in my life. Just like if the Knicks go up 2-0 and we got to show, first of all, the next Knicks game after Sunday is Wednesday. If I come on this show Thursday and we up 2-0, I'm going to be, boy, oh boy.
Will you be calling sweep, but you won't go that far?
I'm not that guy. No. I'm not pulling an Emilio where we start printing Eastern Conference Finals.
He might be doing that now. He might.
Lord, no, don't do that. No.
I mean, he said that to us, in the July, right? When all those deals went down and
back at him,
Bill Jackson signed and
what are you doing, bro?
He was like, Stefan, we're going to the conference final. You're like, whoa, calm down.
What is wrong with you?
Relax.
Do that. Have they not put you through the ringer enough? You've been here 100 years. If anybody knows how this ends, it's
He has been a Knicks fan for a long, long time.
Exactly. So I'm like, bruh.
What are you doing?
I wanted to do the man scout. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Oh, dude, De Niro, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? What are you doing? You trying to get us all like what are you doing, eh? Listen, I don't even want to talk to you about this Islanders series. I'm scared. Like, you don't understand, folks. When the Islanders are playing, I'm scared to call this dude. Like, it's real. Because I don't want to upset him. I don't want to like mess up his pregame mojo. I don't want to do all that. It's very real. Like Sunday, I don't know if you're gonna call me to make sure I'm okay and I'm in.
Yeah, no, I'll check on you.
I listen, and it's Sunday at 7:00. I got a whole day to just.
That really stinks.
Do.
You would rather it during the day, right?
No, I want the night game. I want the night game. I can't do a 1:00 start. My whole day would have been destroyed. I need the night game. I gotta be honest. Because the Yankees are actually gonna give me some peace. It's gonna sound weird and it sounds conflicting, but I needed the night games. I can't do afternoon games. Like game 4 on Sundays at 1:00 in Atlanta. I'm already like, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Psycho.
Bro, you have no idea. Bro, that means getting up at 9:30 on Sunday. Do you know that? 9:30. I gotta get a haircut. I gotta make sure I'm prepared. I gotta eat something. I gotta make sure it's a process. This is like people like, you guys are overdue. Bro, Sunday night, listen, I may not be reachable by phone, text. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what I might do, but I know Sunday night, it's yo. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. Don't even bother to do that. There's only a limited amount of people that can do that. You, and of course, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's about it. And even she's like, oh God. Because I was telling her the other day, she's like, really? This is gonna be worse than the Browns. So I'm like, yeah, it might. It might. Because she's seen a little bit with the Yankees. So she's kind of semi-indoctrinated. She goes, I can't with you. Like, you can't with what? It's like, you got to understand, being a Knicks fan is like being in an abusive relationship. You felt that with the Islanders for years. All you do is give. And finally, when they give back, it feels good.
It does.
Look, all right. I'm excited for this dude. I really am. And me and him, we joke. I break his chops. Oh, you guys, this dude is one of the most loyal fans I know. So for him to be on the verge of like winning a championship, I'm happy for him because he's been there. He's seen the sucky Islander teams. Like, so for him, listen, don't tell me it's 56 games because I don't care.
Because with hockey, people are gonna probably be all, what about this trophy? And listen, in my opinion, the Stanley Cup is the hardest trophy to win in sports. That's the way I feel. I know other people probably jump on me for that or disagree, but
we disagree. I think the World Series is the hardest trophy in sports, just because you got to go through. If you go through the wild card round, you got to go through a divisional.
I just feel with hockey because of the physical aspect of it. In a normal year, 82 games, then you have to go through 3 rounds plus then the Stanley Cup final. So 4 playoff rounds to win it.
I got it.
If you make it that far.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, listen, we both are gonna have a hell of a summer if everything goes right.
Right, and this year, like you said, 56 games, and it's every night's a rivalry game.
And you would
So it's amped up every.
Listen, and you got to admit, I would call you, yo. I'm watching the Knicks game tonight over the Yankee game. Yeah, like I was into the Knicks this year for the first time since we became.
Which had to feel good because, like, yeah, of course, getting excited for the Yankees for you is nice, but like, they're good every year. Like, I want some. Like, I want the Knicks to be good. You're probably thinking.
At the point, bro, where yo, you the last week of the regular season, how many times have you called me, yo? What are you watching tonight? I got the Knicks on. What about the Yankees? I don't care whether they win or lose. I don't care. I'll check the score. I'll watch Central. I'll do what I got to do, but I don't care. And to be quite honest, I locked into the Yankees a little bit these last couple of days because there was no Knicks on. So I kind of needed the diversion, and I was watching everybody else around baseball too. But like the Yankees are going to be okay. And people get upset with me when I say, I'm like, bro, call me in. What am I saying? I don't care about the regular season. Call me in October. I don't care if they win because you
right.
It don't matter. You win a division title. Who gives a goddamn? Who cares? Call me in October. So, oh yeah, no. Sunday won't be good for the health. I agree with you there. It's
like hockey playoffs. The Islanders are in, and I'm dying every game.
Like this guy is already preparing himself for the mental agony he's gonna go through in a little while, and that's
and you're more amped too because you're playing at home, so like there's gonna be some energy in the building.
But I gotta say this: I want to break all my pregame traditions. Like I'm not listening to music on Sunday. I mean, I'll probably listen to music just to get my hair cut and do my usual Sunday thing, but I'm not like locking
in. You have to be in the same spot the whole game.
No, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try not to because the Yankees have done that to me, and then you go through all this prep work, and then it doesn't work, and you're just like, excuse me, and you're like, what the hell did I invest all this energy for? So I'm just gonna, of course, when it gets closer to game time, lock in, get focused, and probably eat some dinner and do stuff like that. But I'm not gonna go through this whole pregame ritual because it doesn't work. So I think my whole pregame ritual is just let it happen when it happens. Watch the pregame show, which I don't do during the regular season. If you notice, I don't watch any pre or post games in the regular season. That's against the rules.
Is there a reason to just?
Behind the curtain. I don't watch it because I watched the pre and post for most of the Knicks in 13. And I did it mostly for the Indiana series, and we ended up losing. So I was like, okay, reverse jinx. The next time we get into the playoffs, I'm not watching no pre-post or whatever. And then I started doing it in the regular season. So I'm figuring if I'm doing it in the regular season and the Knicks got to 41 wins, I gotta watch post game stuff. I gotta try and get myself prepared. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I was even thinking about going to the Garden, even if I'm not getting in, just to feel the building. I was telling somebody that the other day, I'm like, yo, you want to go to the Garden? For what? We're not going to the game. I just want to be around the building. Like, I just want to feel what it's like. I want to feel the energy around the Garden. Just because I know that's going to be bonkers. Like, yo, me and you are psychopaths. Like, you go to the Coliseum if the Islanders win the cup, even if you weren't going to the game, just to feel the energy around the arena.
Right. Or if they were on the road and they had like a watch party in the parking lot or something, socially distanced. That'd be sick. Like even for the Knicks too, if they set up somewhere in the city, like a watch party in like a park or near the Garden, something like that, like Bryant Park.
Square Park. I swear to God, bro. If they tell me, yo, we're gonna have a watch party for the Knicks in the first round, I'm going. If they say, yo, Brian, watch party, Bryant Square Park, Sunday, 12:30, I'm getting there at 11. I'm telling Marcos, yo, wake me up at 8. I get a haircut, we go down there, and we just enjoy the game. Like, And I usually don't do that. Usually when I watch games, I'm super antisocial. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm kind of like, I kind of
What
got.
other Nick fans you would talk to them? I'm sure.
Oh yeah, because they understand my suffering. So it'll be like a counseling session for one-on-one. It's like a virtual couch session for Nick fans. But no, I mean, look, it feels good when your teams are in the playoffs, and it feels good when you have a rooting interest.
Yeah, it's great.
I hate it when the Yankees are in it because I take it way too serious. So if the Yankees actually miss the playoffs, I'm happy because I don't have to like invest.
And you just love baseball, so you're willing to watch anybody.
I don't care. Where basketball, I feel like it's a little bit different because I'm like, yo, not only we in the playoffs, but you're the fourth seed. Like, holy shit.
With the Knicks, who would have thunk that?
Exactly. And I'm like, I kind of got to enjoy this. I can't be doing no mental pregame this. I got to like bask in the glow, be in the fourth seed. Even if you go home in the first round, who gives a goddamn? You're the fourth.
You made the playoffs.
Who gives a goddamn? Just enjoy it.
And if you have a hard-fought series,
good lord. And
I mean, we all know you're hoping for a Brooklyn Knicks series.
Oh, good lord, yes.
In the conference finals.
Just to be like, Brooklyn, we Oh, real quick. I don't mean to crap on Brooklyn, but how about this? They're doing videos. Tickets available now. Come to the Barclays Center. We see you. Neither game 1 or game 2 are sold out yet.
Really?
Do you know that game 1 and game 2 at the Garden are pretty much gone?
Yeah.
Gone. They're gone. Tell me the Knicks don't run this city?
So you're showing off is what you're saying.
You telling me the Knicks don't run this
You're
city?
being that guy. I see.
Wait a minute. You're this guy for 95% of the show. Okay? I need a minute, okay? All right?
Have your moment.
Brooklyn, we here. Brooklyn. Bruh. Game 1 and game 2 ain't sold out, bruh. We sold out game 1 in 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Tickets for game 1 were gone. Gone. You couldn't even get them. They were gone. And you making videos with Harden and, come see us play. Game 1, Barclays Center. Bruh. We have no hope for a championship. And they were gone in 25 minutes. So tell me who runs this city? Brooklyn who? Boy, please get up out of here with that garbage. Now that Brooklyn's better than us. Brooklyn's better than the Knicks. I'm not talking out of school by saying that, but you still struggling to fill out your state-of-the-art arena, state of Barclays Center, Brooklyn. Get out my face.
See, I want more fanboy.
Eat some candy. Talking about, we run New York. Excuse me?
I mean, they are right now. I mean, they're the best basketball team in the city right now. I'm just saying.
I keep receipts, homeboy.
Let's go Nets, baby. Nah, I don't give a crap at the end of the day.
No, but like for me, because all I've been hearing all year, Brooklyn.
No, I get where you're coming from, right?
It's like when you hear the Rangers.
When they suck, even they get more. I'm like, yo.
So it's like, yo, what happened, Brooklyn? Where you at?
Like these radio shows interview Ranger people or this and that.
Brooklyn? Where you at, Brooklyn? Where you at, God? You here?
And they don't talk Islanders at all.
No.
Annoys me.
No, good. Let them don't talk Islanders. Because we about to make back-to-back trips to the conference. Don't talk Islanders, bro. It's all good. Leave me in the corner by myself. I don't need your talk. I don't need it. I'm going to just go collect a trophy real quick. You can talk about the Rangers, though. Go
Oh,
ahead.
man, I would weep.
Go. Talk Brooklyn, bruh. Talk that Brooklyn talk, bruh. KD, Kyrie, Brooklyn. Talk it, bruh. Because you don't want no smoke walking into Madison Square Garden for a playoff game. Spike, the Brooklyn representative, telling the Nets, all right, fam, you got to go. You got to go. Spike Lee! Fat Joe revealed on his podcast the other day, like, yo, Spike, they did you dirty, man. You should have become a Knicks fan. You know what Spike Lee told Fat Joe? No, the fuck I shouldn't. And walked away. So, the king of Brooklyn, Mr. Spike Lee, the director of all directors, is on some, nah, fam, I don't want to become no net. Excuse me?
What's up, Skip?
We got some
Wilders and Jets.
So for everybody says, oh, we want the coverage. No, we don't. Let Brooklyn have the coverage nationally. Brooklyn. Okay, have your coverage, fam. I'm good, bruh. Oh, by the way, did you see what Nate McMillan said?
No.
The Atlanta Hawks coach? Oh, the NBA's putting it as that everybody wants to see the Knicks in the playoffs, so already at a disadvantage. The NBA is trying to do, basically saying the NBA is sweetening the pot for the Knicks, giving them a primetime game, moving the schedule, disrupting our timing. So you're already making excuses, huh? We haven't even played You already feeling the heat, and we ain't even play a game yet. Kluber was amazing last night, yes.
By the way, Evgeny Malkin out there for warm-ups with the Penguins. It's all right.
Oh, it's all right. He's talking with some spice. He's like, I don't care. Bring anybody you got.
He's going to be rusty anyway. He's been out for a while. I ain't worried about Pittsburgh.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that, America? He's talking with that spice. He don't even care.
Listen, we're at home these next two games. We've been arguably the best home team in the league this year, so.
Yo,
you know.
That's kids. Sponsor your boys, man. Word up. I can eat this stuff all day.
I'm not a big sour candy guy, but those are good.
Sour Patch Kids, sponsor your boys, bro. Word up. We looking for sponsors. Holla at us. No, but you gotta be feeling good.
Absolutely.
You gotta be. Because, and I love it. Oh, we know going to. Oh, Crosby the other day. We know going to Long Island's gonna be tough. Ain't gonna be easy. They got a rabid fan base. Oh, so you scared?
He knows he is. He knows he's scared.
But that's what I'm saying. Nate McMillan talking about the NBA wants to see the Knicks in the playoffs. They want this. They moving around the schedule. Oh, so you scared? You scared to walk up into Madison Square Garden with 15,000 screaming psycho mental. You scared, huh? Bruh. All I want to see is that first. I'm not lying. I want to see that first like 10-0 run in the Garden in like the first quarter. And I want to see how they react to being like swarmed like bees. Yeah, Nate McMillan, talk.
That's Crosby's gonna get these two games eviscerated every time he gets hit.
Good.
Or he takes a shot and Varlamov saves it.
I'm sorry, yo. Remember the hockey and soccer. Remember the hockey and basketball plays. Stop with your flopping. You look like girls.
And it has happened in hockey a couple times recently, and I'm not happy about it. Or doing this like, where's the call, ref? Where's the call, ref? Stop with that shit. Come on now.
You looking crazy, fam.
That's why Taylor Hall happy we didn't get him because he's a fucking crybaby. Fucking crybaby. Too. Him and Crosby probably hang out in the offseason and bitch. God.
Like LeBron yesterday. Oh, I got poked in the eye. I saw 3 of the rim. Bro, come on.
Oh, come on. What do you want them to not play defense on you? Here, LeBron. Go for the layup. Go for the dunk. Come on, man. Football, too, every fucking play. Either a flag or the wide receiver or quarterback's calling for a... Oh, my God, stop. I mean, Brady's known for that.
Oh, yeah.
And tapped in the head. Oh, flag. Oh, my God. Help me.
You can't touch the golden goose. But if it was Baker or Sam or any of these average quarterbacks, get killed.
Skip, remember the hit Sam took last year where he got pile drived into the ground by Denver, no call? Yo, they literally did like a WWE body slam to Sam's shoulder piece. But Idiot Gase, nah, you're all right. You could go back in. And Sam was never the same after that. I mean, for multiple reasons, but that was a bad hit. I mean, they took him like the Big Show would take somebody and fucking slam him to the ground. Yeah, Sam got a few massive hits on him.
It's just like, yo, fam, when we gonna man up? When we gonna man up? Because Brooklyn does that. Brooklyn does it too. Oh, you touch Durant, it's a foul. You touch Harden, it's a foul. You want to get touched, motherfucker? You want to
clothesline to the rim? Nah, you can't do that anymore. Maybe in the 80s, but not now.
Yo, imagine them against the 90s Knicks.
Imagine Nets-Knicks conference final, but like in the 80s. Oh my God, forget it.
Yo, understand something. Look, man. I didn't watch the majority of the game. I watched the last couple of innings because I had some other stuff I was working on, so I didn't really watch much. I gotta be honest, yeah, I don't watch every Yankee game. I have other things I'm doing, and so I'll catch it if it gets interesting. I'll put it on late, but I like watching everybody else. Tell him, Big Dog.
What?
How
you watch it like midnight? You're watching Mariners Angels, or even at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'll text you. What are you doing? I'm watching. I don't know, Marlins Brewers or Marlins.
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know. It could be the 2 shittiest teams of baseball, and you're watching.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because to me, it's that's how you learn about the sport. You learn about watching everybody else. Like if I just watch the Yankees, then I'm not really learning anything about the sport. If I watch everybody else, then you see first of all who's available in trade when it's time for the trade deadline. So you do scouting that way. You don't know who's your competition in each league. So you can actually enjoy seeing it. I know you would. I mean, you would watch the Islanders before any of the hockey team, but if you if you had center ice, you'd probably be watching around the league.
Yeah, but I mean, when they play games on national TV and the Islanders aren't on, I'll watch.
I think everybody does, but I think
whether they got it on the network or NBC, SN, or whatever.
See, but I have
the teams absolutely.
I have the luxury of knowing I could turn on a baseball game right now that's not even on TV and watch the game. So,
and then playoffs, forget about it. That's all I've been watching at night is NHL playoffs. Emilio, did you print out the Eastern Conference tickets yet?
Stop! Do that, bro.
I'm just asking him.
No, chill.
Emilio, how far do you think the Knicks are going? I want
Stop.
to hear this.
Stop.
I'm
Don't
dying
do
to
this.
know. If he says Eastern Conference, I'm gonna laugh. Emilio might be getting his printer ready.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just saying he
Here we go.
might.
Jesus.
Just like in 2016.
Don't, Emilio, don't say anything outlandish. Good Lord. My heart can only take but so much.
They're showing highlights of the Islanders' 80s Cup year. Imagine you could like run on the ice of the court after a team wins. Oh my God. You can't do that today, but that'd be insane.
Yeah, see, he's reasonable with his expectations.
All right.
He's reasonable. He's not throwing a parade down the canyon of heroes, not yet at least, but and look, I want to just point this out, right? Because we were talking about this before, right? And we were talking about this before the show, and we want you guys' feedback. And this all relates to what we're talking about today. It's New York centric, and we don't usually do New York centric, but you know what? 2 teams in the playoffs, and
Islanders and Knicks, orange and blue fever. Me and this guy got so.
We're gonna talk our shit. If you ain't from New York and you don't want to hear New York sports, then you know what? Bye. But there was an interesting article about the Jets today, and I'm
Oh, you're gonna bring this up?
no, I have to.
All right.
Because I found it fascinating. You know me, I don't usually care about any of this shit. But here's a question I have for the people watching. Would you start Zach Wilson, or do you bring in an experienced backup like Nick Foles to take Wilson's spot to be able to say, hey, man, let's win some games. Let's get this guy feeling comfortable in the offense. Let's make some stuff happen. Oh, nah, you bugging. That's beyond just...
Oh!
Nah.
Yo!
Knicks are 6. I ain't gonna... Nah, you...
Oh, man.
Nah.
Emilio with the bold prediction.
Nah, you disrespectful, fam. Like, nah.
Gotta love it.
They get at least 2 in Atlanta. They ain't winning none at the Garden, but they get 2 in Atlanta.
The Hawks, you mean? You think they sweep when they're at home?
No. They so I think we get the both at the Garden. I think they win. I think the Hawks win game 4 because I think the Knicks win game 3. And no, I think the Knicks lose 1 at the Garden. I think the Knicks lose game 5 at the Garden. Then we go to Atlanta and we take care of business Atlanta in 6 because Atlanta is like New York South anyway, so there's no real home court disadvantage. Yeah, that's right. I'm shitting on you, Hawk fans. Holla at me in my mentions. I'm shitting all over you.
Damn, bro. You're really talking your shit today, huh? Look at this. This is the new stuff I've never really seen, except when we're hanging out or something.
No, I'm talking my shit today. Come see me, Atlanta Hawks fans. The DMs are open.
You deserve it.
And the mentions are open. Y'all getting your asses whooped. That's all I got to say about that. You know why I'm feeling like this, big dog? Because all year, I had this pent-up anger. You know where it goes back to? I'll show you what it goes back to. They picked us to win 22 games, big dog.
Oh, yeah.
They said, you know what? Fuck the Knicks.
They disrespected you, eh?
You guys ain't nothing. Fuck the Knicks. You know what?
Now you know how I feel when they disrespect my Islanders. No one's picking us to win the cup.
Now I'm going to just talk my shit. Now I'm going to be insufferable. Now you're going to have to deal with me. I'm usually good on this show. I usually play it down. Nah, I'm going to talk my shit because you told me at the beginning of the year, Vegas, or you so-called experts, oh, yeah, I win in 22 games. Oh, hey, excuse me now.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me while I take this 40-piece upside your noggin and clinch the 4th seed, biatch. So excuse me while I talk my shit. Excuse me. Oh, by the way, Atlanta. No, but I'm just saying, like, you know how that feels. The Islanders are going to finish with one of the worst records in the league. The Islanders ain't got a chance. The Islanders. Oh, and I like the fact that everybody's picking the Knicks to win the next round, to win this round, just to tell me, oh, but you see Philly and you see this one and you see that one, and Philly's good. Philly's good. You ain't Brooklyn. I ain't scared of you. You good. We got to get to Atlanta.
You ain't that good.
You good. You okay. But am I supposed to be scared of Ben Simmons? Really? Joel Embiid, he scares me. I get scared of him. I ain't lie. That brother's just big. I don't want none of that Embiid Congo smoke. No, I'm gonna be in here in the corner, like you, nah, Pittsburgh. Y'all getting all this love and
I fucking hate it. Hate it.
And it's like
all the Penguins, all the Capitals, the Bruins. But you said it too a while ago. It's all about because of the recognition, their names, and the players they got. But no one sees the way we're playing and we're winning. But you know what? That's all right. As long as we keep winning, do what we do, and Barry's got us sticking to our structure, whatever. You know what? Then you'll look stupid when we win. Right. That's all. Right. You look like a dope.
Right. Listen, how many during the week last year, Brown Steelers, I had to hear from this schmuck Emilio. I had to hear from you.
Oh, shit. He's calling you out, Emilio.
I had to hear
fighting words.
I had to hear from you. I had to hear from my brothers. I had to hear a little from Steeler Nation. Y'all getting your asses whooped. Who was crying on the bench after the game? Wasn't my quarterback. Scooting while I talk my shit.
Yeah, your quarterback for what? 5 minutes? You've been there.
So what? Don't matter.
All right.
I'm just tired of people talking shit. You know what it is? I feel like you. I get defensive.
I am with the Islanders, especially. Like,
I get defensive. Like, y'all don't understand, bro. Like, y'all
very defensive.
We've been shitted on for the last 20 years. Oh, the Knicks suck. The butt of the joke. Jim Dolan. Spike Lee should just quit. It ain't gonna get no better. They signed Julius Randle. Julius Randle's a bum. I remember Stephen A. on the day free agency. Julius Randle? We signed you. Now Julius Randle can't do no wrong.
You sounded just like him there for a minute with the high pitch.
Julius Randle? That's what we signed? Bruh, what happened, Stephen A? Now it's Julius Randle for MVP. Now it's go New York, go New York, go. When you couldn't stand Julius Randle 16 months ago. RJ Barrett, third pick in the draft. The kid's going to be a bust. I don't see nothing for him. 40% from three, 17.6 points a game, shooting 80% from the free throw line, and playing solid defense. Do me a favor and hold my whole beer. Hold my whole beer. I know you get like that. Oh, when Tavares leaves, the Islanders ain't going to be the same. Excuse me. I got Barzell. I got Anders Lee. I got a squad. And I got a little goon in Casey Zizekas. Hold my whole fucking beer. Hold that.
And look what we did. We were in second place, 1 point back of first, and we swept the Penguins. Swept them.
Hold my whole
in the first
beer.
round.
Hold that. Hold it. Don't drink it though. Imagine, but just hold my beer because I get tired of organizations getting shitted on, bro. It's like, damn, like the Islanders, they're working hard, they're grinding. I could go for strip fried rice right now. It's true. Like, yo, Big Dog, we've been in abusive sports relationships, bro.
Oh my God.
The PTSD me and you guys, that shit is real.
Yeah, Jets, Mets, Islanders for me, and Knicks for you. But the Islanders have turned it around. God willing, one day the Jets do it.
I just want to win one round just so I could go, motherfuckers, and be like, remember, Vegas picked us to win 22. Just remember that. We went from 22 wins to possibly winning a round of the play with home court advantage in the first round.
The Panthers up 1-0 in Tampa early in the first. Well, they got to play desperate because they're down 2-0.
Florida's like, hold on, ye. We might be back in this series, ye. I'm loving it, man. And he's been waiting for me to do this for a while. You see when the Knicks are good? You see when see what happens, Big Dog? I start getting crazy. I don't know how to control myself. So
I could tell.
Damn, this is the first time in our friendship you really seen the because you've seen like psycho Yankee fan, but that's like I try to tame that to some degree. Like the Knicks are different. The Knicks are like the girlfriend that when she finally comes around, you're like, yo, can we just have a good weekend? Can you not just stress me out with nothing? Can we just... So far, it's been a good 6-month relationship. We're about to go on our first vacation. Let's see how this turns out. The Islanders for you is like the girlfriend you see promising. They're like, we got somewhere last year. Can we consummate this relationship with a nice ring on the finger, please? Because if we can, that sounds like a Gen Kui idea. How about you? Look at him, wiping the tears from his face. Oh my God. Oh, look at him
showing the Coliseum inside. Starting to fill up.
I can't say what I'm thinking, but up your ass. Yeah, 15,000. 15,000 screaming fuck. Like, yo.
I wonder what the attendance is going to be at the Coliseum for these two games.
Oh, they probably can sell it out. What is it, 7,000 capacity?
Say again?
They're probably going to sell it out. What do you got as capacity? 7,000?
You mean in a normal year?
No, in a normal year, I know it's like 14, right? But I mean,
like 13,000, yeah.
13, but like for tonight, what is it? 7, 8?
Probably around there.
They selling that out easy.
I would think. Oh yeah, tickets for this game went quick. They said so.
You see, and you know why I want to win a round? Because I want to show the stars. Listen, you hear that you hear it in the regular season when we get on runs, but you hear this shit.
And you know what too would be cool for Nick fan, like all the superstars, like you could shove it in their fit, like, oh, you guys make fun of us, you play around with us more. Oh, we'll join the Nick. Oh, maybe we'll go to the Garden and play. When they sign with LA or Miami, or
you don't even want to take a meeting with you guys. It ain't even worth it. Your owner's a piece of shit. Listen, I just want to win one round to just be like, do you
LeBron,
hear that?
You see that?
You hear that? You hold on. Do you hear? Do you hear that? That's noise like you never heard. You ain't getting that on South Beach. You ain't getting that in La La. You damn sure. I mean, Cleveland, you might, because they some crazy, they some rabid fans in Cleveland. So we ain't even gonna like talk disparagingly about Cavalier fans, because I know some Cavalier fans, not including James, that are real Cavalier fans.
Oh my man, you're really calling everybody out today, huh?
They got to be done. So no, but Cavalier, you from the Northeast? They get it. They're a little crazy. But like I look at a guy like LeBron and Kyrie. Kyrie, you think they're gonna get this mental in Brooklyn, bro? They don't care, bro. You can't even sell out your first 2 home games. They don't even care, bro, because they trying to get in the Garden, my guy. You the consolation prize, dog. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Of course, once the Knicks get eliminated, then Brooklyn will get all the love and Brooklyn. But if the Knicks are in it and the conference finals start at Barclays Center, I can almost guarantee you 75% Knicks fans in that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Easy, big dog. You know it's true. You ask me this all the time. Yo, will Brooklyn even be here in 20 years?
I don't think they will. That's just my opinion.
He's like, yo, your team ain't even gonna be here in 20 years. Like, oh,
no, but I'm not trying to be disparaging, but it seems like there's not. Well, right, you hate them, but I'm saying I'm just a neutral from the outside looking in. I've no dog in the fight. I don't follow basketball, but I like. It just doesn't seem there's a large percentage of fans. Even I actually went to a game once against like Portland a couple years ago. Yo, the amount of Portland jerseys, I'm like, yo, we're in and it was like, I mean, the Melo jersey or what Damian Lillard, right, plays for Portland.
There's no,
like almost a sea of red in Barclays. I'm like, yo, this is embarrassing. Like, you know, if the Knicks you were playing them or Boston or Philly, I could see that. But goddamn, you can't even outnumber the Portland Trailblazers. Come on. But again, also too, basketball, they're all about the stars. Same with football. So a lot of people probably like the star players on Portland or whatever team they be playing.
Yeah.
And the Nets have moved so much. Like, I still think a hardcore of their fans are New Jersey or even Long Island, where they originated.
Yeah, but they just choose not to travel, right? Listen, I got a dog all up in this fight, and I will tell you. The reason I know the Knicks are going to lose the series. You understand what I'm saying? Let me preface my comments by saying I know they're going to lose the series. I'm okay with knowing, okay, if we lose to Brooklyn, I'm cool. But just understand.
You're going to be in the state like if that happened.
No. We're going to lose to Brooklyn because we just don't have the talent. So I'm cool with whatever. But I just want to prove a point that when you go into Brooklyn, if the Knicks make it that far, there's 75% Knicks fans in there, bro. When you come to the Garden, we don't want to hear you chant. Like, Knicks fans are going to be in there loud. They're going to be angry. They're going to be rabid. And God, don't let us make it a series. Don't let it. All I'm saying is, like, you guys, all the Islanders, listen, y'all don't let us make this a sit. Don't have no Stanley Cup final at the Collie, because you may not make it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, this was the talking shit special of the week. I'm not gonna talk this much shit until, further down the line. I just felt frisky today because I've been hearing a lot of chatter talking about the NBA. The fix is in. They want y'all to win.
Yeah, it might be. I wouldn't be shocked.
With a lowly Hawks, nobody cares about us, bruh. You know what I would do if I had a Trae Young? If the Knicks had Trae Young and Julius Randle, I'd give my liver right now. That means I couldn't drink, so that would be kind of sad. But what? You get my point. Anyway, this guy got to go prep. Give me a score tonight, man.
4-1 Islanders.
Oh, full boy guy.
We score the first goal tonight. I'm going to make a player predict for the first goal. I'm going to go JG Pajot, first goal of the night.
First goal of the night goes to Josh Bailey.
Okay, he scored a nice one the other night.
Josh Bailey scores 2 goals. You guys win 5-1.
Okay.
So, guys, if you love this all New York show, thank you. If you didn't really like it, well,
too bad. Let's go Islanders, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yes, bitch. Boo. Let's go. Bond's going to be rocking tonight and Saturday.
We are the New York Knicks. So, Atlanta, you won't see me again until after game 1. So, all I want to say is have a nice series. We wish you good luck. But you're about to enter the concrete jungle, fam. So, with that, I say good night.